We're almost to the 2025 NFL Draft, and it's time for each team's individual mocks. We are to the Las Vegas Raiders. At number 6, I'm not sold on them taking Ashton Jeanty, and I'll give you one very specific reason why. Name me the time that Pete Carroll has ever invested that highly in a running back. I'll wait. I'll save you the time. It's never happened. And I don't think he's going to do it here. I think he's taking a running back, but he'll do it in the second round, not the first. At 6, Will Johnson, cornerback out of Michigan. This kid, to me, fits what Pete Carroll wants in a corner to a T. Long. He's not crazy fast. Neither was Richard Sherman. And he turned him into a Hall of Famer. I think he could do the same with Will Johnson because I'll be honest with you, I think Will Johnson's a better prospect by a lot. And he fits that scheme so well. You take him here at 6. I get it. The tape this past year wasn't as good. He was hurt, and the team wasn't very good. I mean, what? And I guess that's where I get into the psychology of the prospect. What did you want from him? So he won a national title here. He was completely unable to enter the draft because he was a sophomore. So he has to come back. His coach is gone. His quarterback's gone. His offense is basically gone. And then he got hurt in the middle of it. Of course, the tape ducked off. It doesn't change the fact that he's still an elite corner, and I love the fit in this defense for the Las Vegas Raiders. 37, I do get the running back, Quinshon Judkins, running back out of Ohio State. He, to me, more fits what Pete Carroll's looking for because he's a bigger-bodied guy. Ashton Jeanty runs like he's way bigger than he is, and it scares the absolute bejeebers out of me for a team that takes him in the top 10. Judkins runs with power, hard as hell to get down on first contact. So I get that element of Jeanty, but I don't have to invest all the way up there at 6. I like Judkins a lot. I was stunned he ran as fast as he did at the Combine. Outrunning Travion Henderson was not on my bingo card for Judkins. Really impressed me. Good pick there at 37 for the Raiders, and he would come in to be the starter right away. 68, Jaden Higgins, wide receiver, Iowa State. Big, height, weight, speed guy. He plays a lot out of the slot, but I think he can get to the outside in time. He's just going to have to refine the technique. Press has really bothered him. When I watch him on tape, the outside tape, it doesn't do much for me because he doesn't win consistently enough. Out of the slot, he wins all the time. Can be a really good deep threat kind of player. Love the value for him there at 68. I have him in my top 50 overall. Getting him there at 68 is good value. 4th round, Kyle McCord, quarterback out of Syracuse. That kid is a tale of two tapes. At Syracuse, he might be the 3rd, 4th best quarterback in this class. At Ohio State, I would never, ever, ever, ever have thought I was putting him in the 4th round of a final mock draft. He went to Syracuse, though, and he could absolutely spin it. I mean, there are a few quarterbacks in this class that have better arms than Kyle McCord. You can take a few years to develop him. He sits behind Aiden O'Connell. A lot of what I have heard is that they are looking to target a guy that is a developmental piece to challenge Aiden O'Connell as the 2 at some point in day 2 or early day 3 of the draft, and I think Kyle McCord really fits into that. Barrett Carter at 143 is your replacement to Robert Spillane. That gives you a first 2 downs linebacker. He is not good in coverage, but there's a lot of talent there. I think it's funny. Clemson puts out a lot of very flawed linebackers that we're really high on until we watch a ton of them, and then they all fall. Jeremiah Trotter did the same thing last year. But Barrett Carter does have a merit as an early down linebacker. I think he could help you on special teams as well. 3 picks in the 6th round. Arian Smith, wide receiver out of Georgia. If he's the kid he's been during this process between the Senior Bowl and the Combine, he should go on day 2. 6 foot, right at 6 foot flat. Absolutely can fly. But he had no hands at Georgia. His drop rate was astronomically high. In the process, though, God, he had the best hands in Mobile. Kept making back shoulder catches. Kept making catches in the back of the end zone. Just an absolute animal. He did not run as fast as I thought he was going to. Still 4.38, I believe is what he ran. But I thought he was going to be in the 4.2s. That's how fast this kid looks on tape. Jonah Monheim, center out of USC at 213. He's in that cluster with Jake Majors and Seth McLaughlin of their interior guys. I think Monheim has higher upside as a guard than the other 2. The other 2 are basically just centers to me. Monheim can play guard or center, like him as a depth piece early on. Tommy Hill, cornerback out of Nebraska. I think he's going to move to safety. He's just not sticky enough in coverage to stick as a corner in the NFL, but I think he can be a really good deep safety. And then Justin Jacobs, linebacker out of Oregon. That's a special teams ace off the jump. They had him in for a top 30 visit, a guy that I know they are in on, and he does kind of fit the profile of what Pete Carroll looks to do at linebacker. Raider fans, do you like this draft? Do you hate this draft? Do you just want to say, hey, you look like fat Luke Combs? You can do that in the comments of this video. Subscribe to the channel so you see all of our content ahead of the 2025 NFL Draft live from Green Bay. We'll be there for every pick, every team, every player. It's yours right here in the Sportsocracy. I'm at ESPN Draft Nerd Jeremy Green. You can find me there on Twitter. And this was the 7-round final mock draft for your Las Vegas Raiders.